Welcome to Small Lathe. In the first part of the Anvil build, we've set these pieces with 6mm stock as a temporary holder, and I want to continue. I bought a second batch of these keys. They're supposed to hold something when you weld it to them. Actually, I have no idea what these are. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean those out. You can see these are not nice, they're not clean. This is some sort of flame cutting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean these out. I'm going to use this as a mold. Place one on top of each other and drill the holes. Actually drill spotter holes, because these are 6mm and I want to use a smaller drill bit. And that's it. Basically we'll have a second second pack of plates sitting, one over here, and hopefully it's going to be an interesting anvil and a useful one. I've clamped the master plate to the bottom plate, which is the plate I need to drill. Now I'll just spot all the 4 holes using a 6mm drill bit. Let's get started. Next step, we'll just drill those. This is a 4mm drill bit. I'll switch to 6, then 7, then 8.5. I have drilled those 8.5mm in diameter. I got seriously delayed because my hand drill got burnt, fried completely. And I calculated it went through 80 centimeters of steel, so it definitely had my sympathy, but it had to be replaced. Top plates have blind holes in them. These are 6.5mm blind holes, and I'm going to tap these again off camera because this is quite routine and nothing really fancy going on. I've got chips all over the place. Well, it's been a few days. I've done quite a bit of drilling. One tip, if you insist on doing it the hard way like I do, make sure you don't use a 4-hole for threaded rod setup. Use a 3. Make one here and 2 over there. It's going to be plenty. This will basically save you a lot of grief because these plates don't match up, meaning I can't put this one over here and this one over here. You have to grade them according to their level of freedom and where you can put them. So now we have one block. It's not set, it's just 3 over there. And I want to make sure and see where the other block sits. I've marked lines over here. I don't think you can see them. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this plate come on, flip it and put it between the lines. Great. It took me another day, but the units have been assembled. They're bolted, not tightly, but bolted. And what I'll do now is I'll take nuts off, put these in place, and bolt them from the other side. and that should do it. But basically, before we start, I just wanted to mention that each unit weighs roughly something like 18 kilograms, 1 and 2, and with this we got roughly 40 kilograms more or less, probably a bit less. I didn't weigh the whole setup, but eventually I will. So let's get started. Well, it sure isn't the prettiest anvil, but it's fairly solid. I will do a second, actually third video on that, and I'll weld these together. So the project is not over yet, but it's definitely taking shape. We have 9 slabs in each one. This anvil will be transportable. Since I can't do any metal working here, I'm in a balcony, and I'll just break the tiles easily off with hammer blows. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to take it outside, find a nice spot where I can't light any fire by accident, a safe spot, and do whatever I want to do over there. So next project is a forge. See you soon.